This module is called Work Ready. In this module, we're going to prepare you for your work placement. There are 7 lessons in this module. This first lesson, Out and About, will explain what work placement is and some of the activities that are restricted or prohibited. Also, it'll cover some of the paperwork that's required. One of the best ways to learn about something is to experience it firsthand. Workplace learning is a first-hand experience of what it's like to have a job. Work placement shows what it's like to have a job in the industry that you're studying. There are 2 types of programs available: work experience and work placement. Work experience is voluntary, and it usually takes place in year 10. It's designed to give students a general understanding of what it's like to go to work. Students can get their work experience any place and choose just about any type of work. They learn about the responsibilities needed for a job and learn what skills and attributes employers need. Work placement, which is what you'll be doing, is a compulsory part of the VET subject that you've chosen. It's specific to the industry that you're studying, and it contributes to the competencies that will be assessed. It's a requirement of the HSC and allows you to use the skills that you have learned in class in a real working environment. Unlike work experience, work placement will allow you to be a part of the adult work environment and help you to develop the social and communication skills and build your self-confidence. There are certain activities that you're not allowed to do on work placement. These include serving alcohol if you're under 18, traveling by helicopter or light plane, traveling outside 12 nautical miles at sea, high-risk construction work, using machinery that's dangerous for a new or young worker, work of a sexual or explicit nature, any activities that require a license or a permit. Take a minute to think about why these activities might be prohibited. Did you get them right? Before students who are studying construction are allowed to do their work placement, they will need to hold a WH&S white card for construction work. Students can access this training through their construction class at school. Some activities are not prohibited, but they're restricted because they're risky, and they should only be undertaken if the school principal has given specific permission for the student to undertake these tasks. These include things like using farm equipment and machinery that includes tractors, working on a commercial shipping container, aircraft maintenance, meat processing plants, horse riding, long-distance transport, or working in metal and engineering work sites. Here are some possible accidents that could occur when doing these types of jobs. So before you begin your work placement, there are a few things that you'll need to do. First of all, you'll need to get your placement. Then, complete all the paperwork that's involved. Collect your work placement journal from the teacher. Contact the employer 1 week before your work placement to let them know that you're coming and to ask any questions and to get any information that you need. Arrange your travel and speak to your teachers to let them know that you'll be away and to get any work that you'll miss. You'll need to complete some paperwork for your work placement. The first thing that you'll need is a USI. This stands for Unique Student Identifier. The teacher will give you information on how to create your USI, and you'll do it in class. You'll only need one USI, and you can use this for all future TAFE courses. You'll require identification in the form of a Medicare card, or an Australian driver's license, or citizenship papers, or a birth certificate to create your USI. The student placement record will be completed by the student, the school, the parent, and the employer. And the Parent's Guide to Workplace Learning gives parents information on work placement. You'll need to complete a student contact card for emergency procedures and carry this with you while you're on work placement. This card has information on who to contact in case of accident or emergency. When you begin your work placement, make sure that you attend every day and be on time. Always do your best, and ask for help if you need it from your supervisor or from your teacher. Remember what you've learned during this Work Ready program, and have fun, stay safe, and do your best. The Work Placement Journal must be completed for each of your 35-hour work placements. The journal gives you some information about work placement. You'll need to keep a record of your hours and have your supervisor sign the book each day. The supervisor will also complete a report on the last day. When your work placement is complete, you'll return the journal to your teacher. While you're on your work placement, you'll begin to develop some skills and abilities. You need to be aware of these skills and abilities and explain them each day in your journal. These skills will be in the areas of the ability to take responsibility for setting and achieving goals, ability to take advantage of opportunities that are given to you, the ability to learn new skills and knowledge, the ability to express and understand information, the ability to work effectively with other people to get the job done, the ability to coordinate and to prioritize your tasks so that the work doesn't build up on you, the ability to identify problems and develop solutions for them, the ability to use appropriate technologies to complete the tasks that you're given, and the ability to respect diversity and act without discrimination. When choosing your workplace, be aware of the costs involved in travel and the time it's going to take you. You are responsible for finding your own way to the workplace, so discuss travel options with your family. If you need to use public transport, sometimes you might be allowed to use your school bus or train pass, but take extra money with you in case this doesn't happen. Students over 16 may request a student concession card from their school to use while traveling to and from work placement. Students are not allowed to accept payments or rewards for work placement. If an employer offers money and a student accepts, work placement insurance could be affected. It's okay for a student to accept a small gift, usually valued at under $50, if it is something that is usually done in the workplace for all employees. Now let's check to see what you've learned in this module. Click on the link and you'll be taken to an online quiz. Enter your name and the access code. You'll be given 30 minutes to complete the quiz. The results will be sent to the teacher. When you've completed your work placement, be sure to thank all the staff who have helped and supported you. Get your work placement journal signed by the supervisor and return it to your teacher when you return to school. And congratulations, you've completed the first lesson in this module. Let's proceed now to lessons 2 to 4, where you'll learn how to dress for the job, the behavior that's expected, and the skills to help you communicate in the workplace and make a good impression.